Okay, day 3. Before we go any further, I just wanted to say it's a privilege and honor, you guys and girls, to have you with me here. Love the feedback too, and some of the questions you've asked me are profound. One of them is, well, I think a lot of people can see how they add value to their practice, so the outside is taken care of. But the process itself can be difficult, daunting, and demotivating. So, how to handle all that on a personal level? I'm going to show you how shortly. I've seen quite a few people handle their exit process successfully, and many others not so. So, I can show you the differences I saw and how you can make sure you actually enjoy the experience too. But a lot of things can go wrong. Yes, that's true. Maybe the practice stays on the market for a while. It becomes undesirable. And many people lie awake thinking of what will happen. Or you have a certain target retirement dollar amount and you just can't get the right price to reach it. There is just so much uncertainty. Or maybe you are uncertain about what you'll do next after the sale, and that affects your motivation to sell now. Uncertainties about the economy. Oh, yeah, there will be those for sure. That's a bad emotion, that one that leaves most feeling helpless. I mean, these are bad and toxic feelings, and you don't really want that inside you. What to do? Yes, these emotions will happen to most. They happen to everyone that goes through this process. It can be really stressful, but fear not, my friends and fellow practice owners. There are things you can do, and I'll show you the right way now. You see, most of the people try to get motivated or get, what do they call it, pumped up, like jumping up and down in Tony Robbins seminars. I mean, that stuff can work, but you can feel motivated without jumping up and down, goofy on a trampoline. You see, what most people don't realize is the game is lost way before those feelings of uncertainty about the future arise during the day. Don't ask me to give you the source on this one, but I think it was UCLA that did the research. It was published by the American Psychology Association, and they found that realistic people are right 92% more than optimists, but consistently achieve less. So maybe the right feeling because of a situation is it to be rightfully uncertain and anxious and lose sleep and damage your relationship with your loved ones and hang on a tick? Who really wants that if it can be avoided? So how do you avoid all that? This is how you make sure that snowball is not created in the first place. Because once that bad boy is rolling down the slope, all that's going to happen is going to pick more speed, more snow, more momentum. Then it is unstoppable and will obliterate any feeble attempts at stopping it. And that's why most realists will tell you they can't stop feeling the way they do. No kidding. So let's preempt. That's what we do. Now, there are many ways to stop that snow from even falling. That's right. To smash it before it soars even. You see, the first 5 to 10 minutes of your day is where you get to set the tone of your entire day. I mean, if tragedy strikes during the day, that will put you in a different state in a heartbeat, no matter how you start the day. But on a normal day, you can have more control over your day than you think. And it's also easier than you think, and it only takes 5 to 10 minutes. And anyone can do it with almost no experience. So, how come no one does it? What can I say? Knowledge is power. Let me ask you to do something right now. You ready? Okay, go. Can you think of a pink elephant? Hard not to see it in your mind, right? Even though many people have probably done the same exercise with you in the past. You see, that's the power of questions. The brain needs to answer it. It is compelled to answer it one way or another. So what happens if you ask your brain, hey, what are all the uncertain things that can happen? You know, all that extra nasty stuff that is actually unlikely to happen. Your brain will tell you, the economy will crash 5 minutes before you sell. You will make a mistake that will tarnish the reputation of your practice forever. And you won't get enough money to retire the way you want. And you will feel wonderful. But if you ask your brain in the first 5 minutes of your waking time, what can I be grateful about in my life? And your brain will tell you, hey, you built a wonderful business that so many people are willing to pay so much money for. You have helped so many patients, and you end up feeling grateful for the life you have, and are likely to have. And you actually feel all that deep inside as your feeling of the day. Now, that's powerful, soothing, and calming, and kind of true, right? So why stop there? Keep going. Next one, ask yourself, what could you be happy about? And if it is truly miserable day, your brain will go, well, nothing, you brain. Then what do? Well, with habit, you will be able to re-ask that question this way. Ask yourself, well, what if I could feel happy about something? What would that be? Hey, maybe you're healthy. Maybe you don't have any debilitating disease. Maybe you're not wheelchair bound. Maybe you live in one of the wealthiest countries in the world. Plenty to be happy or grateful about, right? I mean, you did not have to bend the metal sheets to make your car, yet there you drive it. That's the second question. I recommend to people that ask me to actually ask those 5 questions first thing in the morning. So, what other empowering question can you ask yourself instead of those gems most people ask every morning? Yes, you know them. Man, how quickly can I get a coffee? Oh, why do I feel so tired? Or why can't I sleep in? No wonder everyone feels like crap in the morning. How about instead, what can I be proud of today? Something you've done for yourself, education, and for your children or other loved ones. Now, those feelings are what we need in our life. Ask yourself, why wait? I'm dead serious. How about it? What could you be proud of right now? How does that make you feel? It's good, isn't it? And oh, remember gratitude. That's the powerful stuff. Because it is almost impossible to feel anxious and stressed and feel completely grateful at the same time. Your brain just won't let it. Now you've nailed the morning and set the tone for rest of your day. Just do this for a few weeks. It actually piles up and you start feeling better and better. And on top of everything, which is probably where you will be if you work with us or with other experts that can plan your exit from the practice properly. But the truth, most people also feel stressed and anxious because we are just too tired to handle the pile of tasks that awaits us every day at the office. Suppliers, angry patients, bad reviews, sale of the practice, family stuff, personal stuff, house stuff. It just never ends, right? So, facing all that with not enough sleep, not enough rest, not a good idea. That's impossible, and that's probably why we feel stressed out too. So, here's something I started doing. Well, actually, by accident. I had a lot of urgent things to take care of, and I fell sick. And long story short, I did not get those said urgent tasks that day. Not even later. I meant not at all. And Well, as expected, the world stopped turning and the sun did not rise the next day. Really? Of course not. Actually, nothing bad happened whatsoever. So, I'm going to ask you to take 20 minutes off per day around midday and have a quick snooze in your car. Or tell the staff you're meditating and close one of your office rooms and have little 20-minute snooze. It's better than a shot of espresso without the cortisol mayhem. Power naps have the word power in there for a reason. I found even high-powered executives do the same thing, and that takes you nicely to the end of your day, piling on top of your 5-question routine. Actually, I did learn a version of that from the old Tony Robbins tapes. Now, if you're watching this video and you run your practice and you have family stuff to take care of and you have stuff and you run a business, odds are you are a very high achiever. So, to end an amazing day at work, I'll give you one last thing to do. I want you to pat yourself on the back. Sounds simple, right? Then do it. Take 5 minutes at the end of the day when no self-criticism is allowed, not even one tiny negative thought, and you are to look at every little and big thing you got done. The wins, anyone you helped, any piece of advice you helped a colleague or a patient with, any small act of kindness you performed. Just bask in that soft and warm afterglow. When no self-criticism is allowed, this is not the time to be a realist. For Pete's sake, it's only 5 minutes and cannot hurt a fly. But it's for your own sanity and stress level. Imagine having an awesome, fulfilling day like that. Imagine a week like that. How would you feel? Good, right? Imagine a month like that. And then you have to stop. Stop right. Because, God forbid, you feel happy and content for the rest of your life. We would not want that. Now, these 3 things may seem very basic, simplistic even, and I wish I could make it more complicated so you would think these are really smart motivational tactics for the inside. Well, actually, I don't wish that at all. It's simple for a reason. So you would do it. So that, like me, you could do it even with zero experience. So you could do it right now. And you are still listening to me, right? Come on, just close this video and try the gratitude one. But don't forget, in 2 days we have a question and answer session. I will send you the links via email, or we may also do a Facebook Live once in a while. Either way, you will get the links and details shortly. And this is my win for today. I loved every bit of this stuff. We'll answer all the questions you've had and how to best sell your practice. It's all free. So don't miss out. Padma here, signing off, and talk soon.